Good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, November 23rd. The time right now in Singapore is 1:48 in the afternoon. And overnight on Wall Street, we can see the market continue to edge a little bit higher. Volatility is very low. Trading volume is also very low, but the market appears to want to continue to challenge the high end. On the Dow Jones itself, we can see the market is now getting very, very close to the August high of 34,281. Last night high was 34,115.7. So we are just a stone throw away from the August high. Whether the market can actually break through, okay, I think breaking through is possibly a reality. The thing is that whether it can sustain this current price for how long. Okay, there is this possibility because the trading volume is so low. There is that possibility market rushing up to take out the August high and then come back down. So do watch out for that reversal if it ever happens, because the trading volume is pretty low. And of course, the thing that we want to watch out will be this Friday. There will be a lot of equity options expiring on Friday. Friday being half a day because tomorrow is Thanksgiving Day. The market is closed, and of course, leading into tonight at 2 a.m. Singapore time, we are going to see the FOMC minutes for the November, early part of November, the FOMC meetings. So we want to see how the various members voted. So there were a lot of voices this week itself, and last week we can see that there's a lot of Fed officials coming out and give their views. Some were calling for a slowdown in the rate hikes, maybe calling for maybe 0.5 increase for the November FOMC meeting. Some are calling for another 75 basis point, and then there are the very few that maybe we need another 100 basis point. So we have a lot of noises, but none of them are calling for a pivot. So I just said that higher interest rate is here to stay. So do not believe that the market, the Federal Reserve will actually pivot. Pivot means cut interest rates. Okay, so this is not even a possibility right now, but the market somehow is still talking about the possibility of a pivot. So we will have to watch what happens going into the FOMC minutes release at 2 a.m. Singapore time tonight. Okay, over in the S&P 500, it's very obvious the 400 strike price in the option is going to expire on Friday. Now Friday is half a day of trading, so the market can be pretty volatile. So the market is definitely gunning for the 4,000 strike, and we can see the market close already at 4,000. Whether the market can take out the month high at 4,028.84 and then challenge the September high of 4,119.28. Okay, so we will have to watch. The market is not as bullish as what we've seen in the Dow Jones, but it is still rising nonetheless. So we do have to watch for the possibility. I've been waiting for a pullback to buy, but it just never comes. So I've given up the idea that it will pull back. So maybe the market will just continue to edge higher all the way to stay above the 4,000 before the Friday closing. So we will have to watch the 4,000 strike price going forward into Friday trading. Okay, over the Nasdaq, the market is obviously gunning for 12,000. So the 12,000 strike price is obviously something that people are keenly watching. Now we can see that this market here does not go up as much as even the S&P 500. We are very far away from the September high of 12,752. So the high traded so far this month is 12,025. Okay, so at the current price, the market is about 11,725 levels. So I think at best you can do is 12,000 for this round, or at least this week. Okay, so do watch out for the increase in volatility going into Friday's trading. Remember, it's only half a day of trading. Over in Asia, we can see that the Hang Seng market has actually gone down and then came very close to the equality point. Not equality, the 1.61 extension. My target was actually at 17,241 to 17,180. The market came pretty close, and then the market has rebounded somewhat. But I suppose Asian markets and all the rest of the major markets are waiting for some kind of reaction from Wall Street. So I don't think they'll be taking the lead in this. So anyway, the Hang Seng has already done a three-wave rebound. Technically, this rebound has come to an end. Okay, whether or not it will unfold into a different kind of complex corrective pattern remains to be seen. Okay, but over in the higher time frame, for example, the daily time frame, this market is no longer I would say this no, not in the high time frame. In the lower time frame, like 1 hour, this market has actually turned bullish. So do watch out for the possibility that maybe the low is already in place at 14,597 for the Hang Seng. Okay. And over at the Shanghai Composite Index, we can see the market is still holding water. All this news about COVID-19 resurgence and lockdowns are now being implemented. So this one is actually causing the market to be actually very, very cautious. The market was attempting to go higher because, like I said in previous presentation, the Chinese government is trying to support the real estate market. That should give the market a boost. But unfortunately, over the last few days, we've been hearing the resurgence of COVID-19 and the lockdowns in Beijing and Guangzhou. So this is actually causing the market to actually be kept. So we will have to see what happens going forward as far as the COVID-19 condition in China is concerned. Over the Nikkei, we can see the market has actually edged higher this morning, but really there's not much of interest. The high traded so far is 28,329 for this run, and it is already completed its three-wave rally. So not sure what it's going to do now. There is a possibility it may pull back, but again, we will have to watch. Really, there is no I would not say it's very, very clear cut. Okay, there's a lot of uncertainty being involved right now. Over in currency market, we can see that the dollar is both trying to go up and trying to come down at the same time. But as far as dollar yen is concerned, the high traded was 142.25, and then the market has been coming off. And basically, I've already gone short the dollar yen, thinking the market will actually come back down to 132 levels. So yesterday there was a minor breach of this support line. Maybe I have to redraw this to make sure that it actually can break again. If today trading we can see another break of the dollar yen support line, maybe it is on the way down. Okay, so basically I'm just holding on to my shorts and taking the idea that market will go down maybe another 10 yen. Okay, 110 yen means 132. The high traded so far from this level is 142. Okay, so I'm just hoping the market will eventually do that. Now over in sterling, I'm also short. I was short going to yesterday's trading, but the market couldn't break the near-term support line and then rebounded. So what I did was I cover back my position and stay flat for the night. I didn't lose money, but I didn't make a lot of money. So this morning when I came in, I saw a very minor reversal. So I went back in short again. So my view has not changed. I'm thinking the market can actually come off. And if the market can take out this very, very near-term support line, my target is all the way to 109. Okay, so there is this possibility the market may actually resume its original decline, very long-term decline. So maybe the market top is 120.29. Okay. Over in the euro, I also have currently I have no position, but I suppose it will have it'll probably be moving in tandem with the with cable. Market has already done a three-wave pullback, okay, and then stabilized at 102.22 this week, and the market has been rising. So far, it has not been able to take out this near-term resistance line. We will have to see whether the market can actually break through or come back down again. Currently, I have no position in euro versus the dollar, but I do have a position in the Aussie. No, I was. I used to have a short Aussie position. I took profit near the bottom here. I think on Tuesday morning. Okay. Then actually the market rebounded. I think it will likely come back down again. But at this current price, there is no low risk setup for me. So although I know market is more likely to come back down, I'm not going to take a trade. Okay, because like I said, there is no low risk trade setup available. I'm holding on to short dollar CAC right now. Dollar CAC so far still managed to hold out to this overnight low. Okay, so we'll see what happens. I think the market has the potential to come back to 132 levels. Okay, this to complete this move here. This is equality move. Okay, so I think the market may come back down to 132. So I'm holding on to quite a few positions right now. Over in the oil market, I was long going into this morning. No, I was long going into yesterday's trading. I actually went long near the 79 odd levels. Okay, market went up to $82.36. Last night I did not take profit. Then what I saw this morning was there was a reversal in the 60 minutes time frame. I quickly squared off my long position, and now I want to reposition my long within this bracket of prices between $78.82 to $79.65. So I basically think the market can actually go up because based on this very bullish outside bar that we saw on Monday itself. So I think the market may have turned a corner at $75.27. Okay. Over in gold, Gold is a bit of a dilemma. Yesterday, market could not break this near-term resistance line at 1,750, and it come back down this morning. So what I did was I actually have another account. So basically, I have sold off my existing long position. I did not square off. I basically hedged into another account, and I think market will come back to 1,700 thereabout. Okay, may not actually go down to 1,700, but I think the lower end of $1,700. I think this is a possibility. So this is what may happen, and then from here, I think market will rally one more time. Okay. Over in silver, it's the same thing. The market looks like it doesn't want to go up. Yesterday high was $21.34. Now market may actually drift lower. Hopefully the market can come back to test the near end of $20.30. And then that will be a much more amicable level to actually establish long. But we will have to see for the individual candle bar how it all develops. Maybe it will give us a signal sometime, you know, we have just to be a little bit more patient. Over in the crypto space, there was some activity. Okay, it does seem that overnight we have a rush up in prices. Last night low in Bitcoin was 15,479, and then market went up. When I saw this move, I thought, oh, maybe there's something cooking in the crypto space. Although I do not know what is the news that caused the market to spike up, but it does look good because this move higher is also seen in the other coins. Ethereum basically was also running up, and this morning when I woke up, I saw this. I quickly went to buy some. Okay, not wanting to miss out on this move here. So what I did was I put a stop just below the most recent low here at. I put my stop at $1,050 and hoping to exchange for maybe a challenge of $1,300. Okay, so I think it is a fairly low risk trade. Putting the stop just below the most recent low here and then gunning for 1,003. Okay, so I think this is already something that I am already in place. So we'll have to watch what happens after this. And Ripple seems to be moving within a consolidation pattern. We have higher lows and higher highs. So basically the market is doing either into a wedge or into some kind of triangle pattern, a very complex kind of pattern. So we will have to watch for more clarity as the markets decide which way you want to go. Okay, Binance Coin has been doing very well. Binance Coin actually surged, okay, higher, and now it is actually trying to get beyond the immediate barrier of $275. So far, it has not been able to breach. So we will have to see later in the day itself whether it can actually go much higher or not. Dogecoin, of course, is just a meme coin, so it doesn't have any real fundamental behind it. So it's just basically tagging along for the ride. So not too much to look at. Whereas the Cardano actually was rallying from just under 30 cents, and now the market may actually gone up a little bit. So we will have to see if the market can actually continue to go down. Okay. I mean, continue to challenge the upper end. If you can break this near-term support line, maybe it will go up to 34 cents for all I know. Solana has actually registered a new low at $10.94, but now it seems to be rebounding. But I think the market is not looking at Solana right now. The market sentiment for Solana is actually pretty poor because of Genesis. Grayscale may actually go bust. So if Genesis go bust, it will be even bigger than FTX. So do watch out for any news that come out from either Genesis or the Grayscale. Okay. So until tomorrow, I will see you again. In the meantime, bye bye and take care.